Elrington has not represented the best interests of Belize. That campaign has now moved into the Pickstock division, where on Thursday night they held a public meeting. News 5's Isani Caetano reports.
A public meeting coordinated by grassroots organization COLA was held on Thursday night before a small diverse audience of residents from Pickstock. Also in attendance were supporters of the People's United Party and the newly formed Belize Progressive Party. Apart from the humble turnout, the message delivered by the guest speakers was very clear. The incumbent era representative, Foreign Minister Wilfred Sede Elrington, has got to go.
Belize is a sovereign nation, and that Wilfred and the Guatemalans should go and fly a kite. Go fly a kite. Exactly, my brother. That's why we have stuck to consistency to bring in the principles that Belize sovereignty lies not in Wilfred Selwyn Elrington, but it lies within the Belizean people, like our forefathers, like Philip Golson, like Lee Richardson, like George Price, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, we know the will of the Belizean people. We respect the will of the Guatemalan people. But we at COLA, we want to tell the Guatemalans, to hell with your ratio in your population to Belize's population. COLA will stand up and we will fight for Belize and the rights regardless of whatever consequences we at COLA has to take on at the end.
The move to depose Elrington as Belize's chief diplomat was introduced back in July, well before his recent so-called blunder at the UN General Assembly. That incident has only served as fuel for the pressure group to call for his removal from the House of Representatives altogether.
When Sede started, Sede had a track record of losing. Sede started just like this, Palenque, right? But we saw him in government. The difference though with COLA, when we finish, we will finish strong. You don't get intimidated by who is here and who is not here. I can tell you confidently, they are jumping in their boots right now. They know that people might be afraid to come out, but they know that every time people read, people in the Pickstock, people around this country know very well who means good for their country. And they know that they have a fake minister who is fake in everything that he does. He is, you know what? I wonder if he's scared of his shadow. Because every time Sede talk about how powerful the Guatemalans are, how powerful they are and how big they are in military. Man, Sede, stop the commercial for Guatemala, no?
Other impassioned guest speakers expressed their disdain for the preferential treatment that foreigners, including Guatemalan nationals, are purportedly receiving by government.
Now is the time to demand your piece of this jewel. Fight for what is yours. This is yours. Nobody else but ours. We must defend it at all costs. I'm wearing a big hat tonight. COLA have a big hat on his head. On November 4th, we must bring the big broom and sweep with them, brother. Yeah. This is what we need to do. May God bless Belize.
According to outspoken activist Murphy McLaren, Belizeans, for the most part, have had enough of being disappointed by political parties that rise to power only to lead by autocracy. The Belize-Guatemala dispute, he said, never mentioned ceding any territory.
No one discussed territory. No one except the UDP, Sede Elrington, and the leadership of our country. We can't just let Sede get away. It's not about Sede. The cabinet has to endorse Sede. So while we are saying get rid of Sede, I am saying get rid of the whole government. Because these people have consistently betrayed us. It's a deep betrayal we've been going through. Dictatorship at large.
A head count of attendees by officers assigned to the event puts the overall number, including those scattered across New Road, somewhere in the area of about 200 people. Reporting for News 5, I am Misani Cayetano.
Gabriel Salazar has been